Jim Jordan in trouble due to serious lies. The police just arrested him for custody. It was discovered he fabricated all the stories against Biden because he wants to see Trump succeed, and now it is catching up with him in this video. We'll break it down for you, but before we continue, kindly subscribe and give this video a thanks. Speculation that Republican Congressmen Jim Jordan and James Comrie may be subject to criminal prosecution has sparked a political conflagration, according to renowned novelist Mary Trump, who is also Donald Trump's niece. Allegations against them originated from their alleged roles in the events surrounding the Capitol uprising on January 6, 2024, as reported in the Raw story on February 212, 2024, during an interview with Lawrence O'Donnell of MSNBC. Mary Trump, who is notorious for her outspoken criticism of her uncle and his associates, made the shocking charges. She said that Jordan and Comrie were complicit in plots which led to the tragic Capitol siege. The accusations against Jordan and Comrie revolve on their support for former President Trump's efforts and their involvement in spreading false claims of election fraud, along with other Republican congressmen. These two spoke out against the January 6 certification of Electoral College results. They were also strong advocates of the stock the Steal campaign. Mary Trump said that the statements made by Jordan and Comrie were illegal and went beyond just political hyperbole. According to her, there is proof that they plotted and incited the violent rioters that stormed the Capitol to stop the certification process. Questions over Jordan and Comrie's level of engagement in the events preceding up to the rebellion have arisen due to the possible legal dangers they face as proof of their guilt. Critics have brought to their tight relationships to former President Trump and their active backing of his attempts to reverse the election after Mary Trump leveled her accusations. Both Jordan and Comrie strongly denied any misconduct, dismissing them as politically driven, accusing her of trying to undermine him and his colleagues by circulating false and defamatory charges. Jordan made a statement to the press. Federal authorities are still looking into what happened on January 6th and trying to find out who incited violence against the Capitol. So even though Jordan and Comrie have denied any wrongdoing, the possibility of criminal prosecution is hanging over their heads. Jordan and Comrie's possible legal repercussions highlight the widening chasm within the Republican Party about the legacy of Trump's administration and the events of January 6. Some Republicans in Congress have tried to put space between themselves and Trump and his associates since the rebellion, while others have reaffirmed their support for him, further dividing the party along ideological lines. Questions about the rule of law and the condition of American democracy are heightened by the issue between Jordan and Comrie. The events of January 6, according to critics, pose a serious risk to democratic principles and the peaceful transition of power. Jordan, Comrie, and any other politicians who may have been involved in inciting that rocked the country that day will continue to be the center of attention as the inquiry into the Capitol rebellion progresses. The investigation's conclusion may change the course of American politics and hold politicians to a higher standard of transparency and responsibility. It was Donald Trump's victory speech, not his recent win in the GOP primary in South Carolina, that drew the attention of political watchers nationwide. Despite Trump's primary victory against Nikki Haley, the focus was solely on the speech's quirks and controversy. Sunday, February 25, 2024 was a memorable occasion for Trump, as reported by Raw Story, since he presented Lindsey Graham, a senator from South Carolina, to the audience of his fellow fans. The crowd's unwelcome boos at Graham's remarks forced Trump to trying to subdue them many times. No one knows why Trump was so surprised by Graham's response, but it could have something to do with his claim that Graham is more liberal than him on a number of political topics. But there was another part of Trump's address that had even more people talking. It seemed like Trump forgot his wife Laura Trump and one of his kids, Eric, as he was recognizing his family. Political analysts and internet users were outraged when Trump left out Eric and Laura while reading from a note card at the podium. Quick responses came from many directions when he forgot to include Eric and Laura Trump on his list of children. Thank you for your time.